Yo, you guys can hear me? Stream?
Yeah, I.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, alright, so before I even do the whole introductions to y'all went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like the energy all the way up there. Like I said, you right. I can already tell the guy on the guitar, like the one in, like the black one in the back. Like yeah, as soon as the eyes were covered, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's, yeah. Oh man. Oh, like yeah, that was fresh out of a TV show with that one. But hey, Rich Two Live. Oh yeah, it went crazy. Rich Two Live. We have all blissed out. All blissed out. We have Rich Two Live. We are kicking some rich ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to refrain from the profanity while you guys are on here. You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect. Well, I know you guys don't care, but you know. Hey, look, that's you just gotta answer the mom and pop. I don't got nothing to do with that. So we got a chance to sit down and talk when I was out there. When you guys at this particular show, as a matter of fact, I'm not quite sure if I asked what all blissed out, where that came from or what exactly it means. Could one of you guys now
So,
So I was gonna ask. My bad. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a delay. So, since it's a good amount of you guys there, whoever decides to answer the question, just introduce yourself. That way, by the end of the interview, that everybody will know who you are. So yeah, my bad. Sorry, String.
I'm Axel, the lead singer and occasional rhythm guitarist. The name All Blissed Out was named after a song from this punk artist named Jeff Rosenstock. I adore his music a lot. He's one of my favorite modern punk artists, and I kind of just got the name from that. We had a completely different name for this band before, like, Ryan and Jackson joined, and I'm glad we didn't go through with it.
What were the names?
Wait, what was the other
Yeah,
thing?
I didn't know this.
I didn't even know.
Oh.
It was called Turd in a Punch Bowl.
Yeah,
Oh.
I turned the punch bowl. So
I know! I'm glad we chose All Blissed Out. Yeah.
so was that did AI come up with that, or was there like some meaning behind turn the punch bowl? Because that I'm now more interested in that than well no I'm still want to know what all blissed out means exactly, but where did turn the punch bowl come from? Like that's yeah.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know, turn the punch bowl I know means like to be like a huge like pain in the ass and like a party, and I was kind of like writing music reflecting off of like not feeling I was writing music about bad mental health, and that's kind of what it felt like, so I felt the name was fitting until it wasn't.
It's called growth. I like it. You know what I'm saying? You were there and then you weren't. And now you all blissed out. It's almost like I can't like yeah. That might be my meaning for it. That might yeah. You were You almost turned the punch bowl all the way over. You know, messed up whoever's carpet that was. But yeah, now it's just it's all blissed. I like it a lot. Now when we were talking in Asheville, you guys it was said that you guys kind of like met up through a forum. Could you kind of highlight that, because that's just so I don't know, I don't want to sound old, but like Gen X-ish, like that is, it just sounds like, because I would have never like would have even imagined like when I was your age, like meeting up with somebody like just from like a forum online. It was just I don't know, maybe I misheard that.
Oh no, we got. My name's Ryan. I'm the bassist, by the way. But we got our position in the actual concert through a forum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Except for Jackson, well,
What?
Well, I knew Jackson and Ferguson, but
Yeah.
Ryan said Jackson wanted to try out for this band. It was originally just us three, and Ryan, Jackson's our guitarist, by the way. And and it was originally us three until like Ryan said, "Hey, Jackson wants to try out for the band," so we let him in. You know, he sounds sick as hell, as you saw in the video. So.
Oh, that's So okay. Now, so how did so we know how Jackson got involved. How did everyone else just decide like, yo, we're just gonna do this? Like, Ed, what was that moment like?
Well, okay, I'm Miles, the drummer, by the way, but it first started in my freshman year. I'm a rising senior now, but it started in my freshman year when Axel and I had PE together, and I had never met Axel up until this point. Like, I didn't know who Axel was, and I was wearing a Bad Religion shirt, which is like one of my favorite punk bands of all time. I love Bad Religion, one of my favorites. And Axel came up to me, and everyone who had said something about it prior was like great offense to it, naturally, because their imagery is somewhat shocking, especially for where we're from. And Axel was like, "Yo, I love your shirt. Like, I love Bad Religion," and I was like. And so Axel was like, like I like punk, I play guitar. I'm just looking to start this new project. Wanna join? And I was like, yeah, because I was the only drummer I assumed that Axel knew at the time. So that's how we started. And then I met Ryan through marching band. And Axel and I met Ryan through marching band.
I wasn't in marching band, homie. I was in concert when I met him.
Oh my god, concert band. Okay, well.
Same difference. I'm glad everybody agreed. Like, yeah, basically the same thing.
I'm a year younger than the rest of everybody else,
Mhm.
so I actually met them, I guess, a year after the band kind of officially started. So I think Axel's got something he wants to say about that.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what of it? No, I was like Elling Ryan.
Oh.
So
Chucked in the
now maybe this is, I don't know, because the forum came up somehow. So the next question is, at what point did you guys really find that you guys were in your stride? That you guys were like, yeah, we should really take this serious. Like, we're pretty fucking good. Excuse my language, whoever's watching it. I'm not supposed to be cussing around, but like, yeah, like what moment was that where you guys were just, yeah, we're doing this. Like, not like getting it started, but like you really felt like, okay. I'm glad I thought I was like, yo, did I say it right? But yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Me personally, I remember I had like one moment, and it was like honestly about a year ago. A little bit, I don't know. It was like right before school got out, and this was pre-Jackson. But I remember, sorry Jackson, but I remember it was like our first time, me, Ryan, and Axel getting together after school, and playing the cover of "Bitch and Camaro" by the Dead Milkmen all together. Like, we had like practiced it by ourselves. From what I remember practicing it by myself, and then we all got together, and we just kind of did it, and I was like, whoa, like, we actually just played like a whole song together, like, what the fuck. And it didn't even like, it wasn't even that hard almost, like, it kind of clicked, I feel like, in that moment. Like, okay, like, I can actually kind of do this. I don't know, that was my moment.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
My moment was when we played Abomination for the first time. I was like, because like I feel like it's a little bit easier to play covers that are already written for you, but that was our first song we actually wrote, and that sounds like something that you could hear just somebody playing on their phone or something while you're like out in public or something. So
Someone did.
Like, I like this song. Yeah, we got people walking down the halls at school too, like playing our music now.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm pretty like, that's pretty cool. Now, have you guys had like any drawbacks since you started? Like, it's just something that once you kind of got into the thick of things, you just didn't really see this from the outside, and it kind of just maybe took you by surprise a bit. Something that you just didn't expect about the whole day-to-day of it all.
I think that, well, I think for me personally, I wasn't expecting us to go as heavy as we did, which I'm glad we did. I was thinking of a whole cleaner tone altogether. I'm glad we went heavier though.
For me, I feel like the hardest getting outside of our bubble at school, and like going to Asheville, going to that event that we met at was like the biggest thing that we had done so far, and going off that has been very difficult to say the least. Like contacting bands, contacting news.
We still struggle with that.
that's been
We've contacted so many people and got turned down so many times. Them to finally accept us, it's amazing.
Yeah, we're trying to break the label of just being like a first school band that's kind of crappy. 'Cause,
I know, right?
Like, I don't want to sound full of myself or anything, but we know we're better than just your kind of crappy school band. So we want to get ourselves.
We have the
out
ability
there.
to, which we already have shown the ability. So
I'm really loving the confidence here, like that's, and you're supposed to have it. Now the way y'all said it, like, is just, are y'all not the first band to come out of the school and just not be as good, or was that just like a
well,
oh, hey, well,
I don't go to the same school as them, so I don't know any.
There's
Okay.
not. I don't think I've heard anything of very many other bands coming out of our school, but there's definitely bands that are really good that have come out of their high school, like coming out of high school, making music that really took off. Like I know Jackson's got this one. I can't remember the name.
Goss Cannon.
It's like,
We don't have
yeah,
anything yet.
No. The one, techno band.
Oh yeah, right. I play in another band with some of my friends from my school, and right now it's just a work in progress. We haven't really done anything, but yeah.
I mean, at our school, there are more SoundCloud rappers than there are bands.
I don't particularly doubt that at all. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So do you feel like from you guys' each individual perspective that you guys are kind of going against the grain of what's regular in your particular age group? Because I rarely get to speak from within like the fishbowl, so it's just, and what does that feel like? How does that come off like with like the people, like the general audience, like the listeners at the end of the day?
Oh God. Okay.
Go ahead, Axel.
I don't know. It's weird because we debuted kind of like we play our very first live performance at our school talent show, and there are a bunch of like rednecks and whatnot who saw it, and when the talent show was over, they were just like, "Abomination, yeah!" And that's like, it felt weird as hell, kind of, and everyone was just throwing this around everywhere.
Well, actually, they're doing this, the Texas horns or whatever.
Texas horns, yeah.
Even like
No double.
even like one of the kids said, "Hey, y'all should cover Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner."
That's not a
Sure.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I think the main issue with like being kind of against the grain, like you said, and like where we're at is that people don't. I hate to sound like this, but like people don't really get it.
No.
Like what Axel kind of said, they didn't really get the meaning of what we're trying to say. They just kind of saw like this like crazy going on. And we're like, that's cool, but we're like, if you listened to us, you probably wouldn't maybe think that.
I mean, there are a handful of people at our school that like truly do like listen
No,
to our
very
house, but
true.
the majority, the ones you'll see like walking around with like the ice cream cuts and like cats.
When you're like the people with the straight hair, but they get it like curled
And
around their
they wear like the
caps.
trucker hats.
What?
Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
Richardson
the
hat.
ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
the ice cream cone cut. I know what you're talking about.
I am completely behind on times because I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'm just like, all right, ice cream cones. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna matter of fact, yeah. And while I'm doing that, so you were talking about how like with the Abomination song, a lot of people don't really get it. So kind of walk us through not only the pretty much not the writing, but just the composing of the song, and then exactly what the songs mean to you guys individually.
Well, welcome to Genius Annotated. Kidding. The song was primarily written by Miles and I. We had like what we wanted to say in mind, and this song was written before composed, like the instrumental one. It was like written before Jackson came, but Miles and I are essentially saying, you know, fuck, like fuck homophobes, fuck racist, fuck majority of like fascism.
Oh, okay.
like-
So
Back me up.
the
No, I got what you were saying. Yeah.
yeah. So like I'll say like it started with this guitar. Do I say chord progression or riff? I don't want to piss off
Riff.
the guitar player.
It's riff. No.
Okay, it started off with this
Yeah.
riff that Axel wrote originally, and like we built off of that with a drum beat and a bass line, and that's pretty much how like all of our songs had kind of been written so far. And then we kind of added the lyrics on top of that. Besides Uniform.
Yeah,
Sorry,
besides Uniform.
Yeah, besides you.
Axel and I kind of wanted to write, or we wanted to write a song. This was kind of in the I don't know when we started writing it, but I remember as it still is. It's been very there's a lot of political action going on, and you know, punk is kind of really built off of a lot of ideologies surrounding politics, and so we wanted to say, well, like, we're gonna use our voice against things that we don't think is right, especially against those that are in power and are imposing hate and just all these like vile things that just don't need to be around. And we're just like, I'm pissed off, so I'm gonna write about it.
They see us as abominations.
That's pretty much, yeah. It was used from that quote. I don't know who it was. He was talking about queer people mainly.
Yeah, but it's like saying, look, you see abomination, we see, you know, an evolution. You want to exterminate us, we want to revolt. That's what the chorus is saying.
The way I've like taken it, because I don't think I was I in the band when we started writing Abomination?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I didn't have a heavy part in the lyrics, but the way I've interpreted it is like, if you're gonna hate someone just because they're different, then like, we don't want you. Like, this, you kind of suck. So we don't want you here. We want you out. So if you're just gonna hate on someone because they're kind of different than you, that's just fucked up. Get out.
Bro.
I like it. I like it a lot. Now, this is when I would ask, what song out of you guys' catalog do you listen to like it's not you? But well, I'll still ask. I would imagine that it's Abomination, but do you guys have like personal songs that you kind of take you outside yourself and you listen to them like it's not you guys at all? Like, you kind of like listen to yourselves as fans.
Whole EP.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole EP for me. I like it all. I don't have a favorite. I can't choose.
Maybe Abomination or Uniform or Turlets.
Okay, so all three.
My personal favorite's Uniform.
I would
Uniform
say it's
does
Uniform. I'm kind of biased towards Uniform because I wrote a lot
Yeah.
of music for it.
Either way,
obviously
it
Miles
slaps.
wrote his own drum part, but Jackson and I were working pretty hard on the
Writing
music
it,
part
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to listen to too. It's not super long, so you can just kind of listen to it. It'll be over in like 2 minutes.
It was the
It's-
most
it's
fun I had recording.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
off, I didn't play guitar for it, but when it came time for me to do the vocals, like, while I was in the booth, y'all were, like, cheering me on, kind of, while I was doing that. Miles' mom was there recording us. I don't know. His dad was as well, but, like, I was in the booth, like, I'm not a person who likes to win the song. Like, y'all were just, like, rooting, kind of, like, cheerleader-like thing. And if you hear the studio version of Uniform, not the one live, but if you hear the studio version, there are group vocals. We had that in last minute, and that was fun to do.
Yeah.
That's I like the fact that you guys are saying the main song is definitely a favorite, but what I'm saying, you guys are like it seems like you guys are pretty much in unison about this uniform. I didn't mean to put the words together like that, but it just happened. But that's dope. Now as far as like, so we had the intro video, and that was the show in Asheville. And Zoom is telling me I'm running out of time. But we got time. So you guys got to see the intro video. Now, were there things there that you kind of you were just, what are your highs and lows about that video? Because I feel like every artist like watches themselves, and there's always something they could do different. That's even speaking personally from all the shows that I've done. It could everyone could think that it was pretty much checks all the boxes, but there's always something like, man, I just turned my ankle like 30 degrees more. I probably could have did something, what I'm saying, just something little. So with that particular show, and with that footage, was there something that you really enjoyed that you saw of yourself, and is there something that you probably would have done differently, that you will do differently moving forward?
Jackson's guitar needs to be louder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think mine and Ryan's bass and my guitar need to be
The bass was
louder.
fine.
I don't remember. But
We forgot to tell the venue that we were gonna have a guitar solo, so they could just kind of naturally slide it up so it's more audible. But I could hear it on stage just fine, but
Yeah,
I
same
do
for
wish it
me.
was louder in recordings and stuff. And everybody said they could hear it. Also, I'm glad it was still audible, but it definitely would have been nicer for that thing to be way louder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in my thingy that plays your audio back to you, I forgot what it's called. I could barely hear myself the entire time.
Okay, now, and then since you guys are a band, those are probably like crucial things to just keep in mind for like every next show. Like, the more shows you do, the more you'll know what to ask for before you even pull your guitars out or your stuff out of your case. Like, yeah, can I get this? Can I get this? And it's just like that just takes time. That's just with anything. I know even with starting this, like, I remember the first show I've done, like, it was just like, okay, definitely need a better mic. Okay, definitely need a better camera. Like, it's always like, with people with ancient people my age, I always make this comparison. It's kind of like your first apartment. Like, you think you will have all the answers like the first day in, but it's just like as time progresses, you'll get like more and more little things. I don't know if that may register to you guys, but yeah.
I can imagine.
Now, so these last couple questions, I kind of want to just get to know you guys a bit better now. Now I'm not quite sure who answered this the last time, but I did ask what was the pettiest reason that you didn't take a young lady on a second date, and the answer was I haven't had the first one. So I feel like this is like one of these reality TV show follow-ups. Like, did we get that first date yet?
I didn't even get a first one, man.
Damn.
Oh no. No, I tried to keep it anonymous. I did.
I'm good. I just haven't phoned anyone or anything yet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
People suck. That's just all I don't know.
Yeah, we've got but all of us go to a pretty low population schools too. Like, you've basically known all these people since you've been growing up, and a lot of them you just don't.
Y'all.
I told her, yeah.
Axel hasn't known them all since we were growing up, but of a lot of them, you've known them since elementary school, middle school.
Yeah.
You don't like these people.
Yeah, like for me, I go to an even smaller school than they do. I can name every single person in my grade on
Oh wow.
both of my hands. Like the senior class last year, I'm pretty sure only had 16 people in it.
Oh.
That's how small my school is.
Okay, yeah, I can, I'd probably be able to name everybody there too. But yeah, I relate to that. I come from a small town. It's just like, yeah, when you grow up with these people, it's just like, I mean, some you may have liked when you were like super young, and then some it was just like, I mean, we, seem more so like family now. So I get that. Look, we're gonna reality show this in about like 4-5 years. We're gonna You know what I'm saying? Once everybody's in college, like, yeah, man. So look, this is my reason for not taking her out in the second one. So yeah, manifesting that for all of you guys. So before we get up out of here, one by one, where can everyone follow you guys? And then one of you guys can say where to follow all Blissed Out and all the upcoming events you guys got.
Oh.
I'm at Schwinky for life on Instagram and TikTok.
On our Instagram it says like each of our individual profiles, but I'm Axel Loves Weezer on Insta.
I'm Jackie LMAO4 on Instagram.
Don't follow the other three.
Yeah, don't follow the other three. They're all me, but I don't use them anymore.
I thought you got hacked.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, 2 of them I got hacked. I don't use one of them, so I'm on the 4th Jackie LMAO.
Yeah. Mine's just period Ryan, except the S and the U are swapped around. But I don't post too much on there. It's more of just like it's a public account, but it's more of just my personal account, so I don't do too much. I drink milk a lot on there. One time I drank an entire gallon of milk like in a day, and my 4th period was a gym class. That was nice, but
Oh.
That's wrong.
I posted that on there. I think so.
Oh man.
Every time I get a new guitar. So.
All Blissed Out.
Yeah.
That's our Instagram.
So I will say, right, it was a vibe last time we got to hang out, and you guys are hilarious as hell to hang out with. What I will say is, bro, do not stop having fun. You guys look like you are enjoying yourselves. Don't stop that at all. For real. If it gets to the point where it feels too workish, I wouldn't say just stop altogether, but don't forget to stop and just smell the roses, pick the petals, whatever you guys like to do with flowers, stomp on them, whatever, it's I don't, just
This summer we're kind of gonna be on hiatus because I'm going to University of North Carolina School of the Arts in Winston-Salem to study filmmaking, and I believe Ryan's going.
Yeah, I'm going to App State for a music camp. So I'm going to be gone for like basically the rest of the summer.
Yeah, and after I go to UMCSA, all I have is just 1 free week, but then after that I'm going to California and stuff. So we're kind of going to be on hiatus. So a nice vacation.
Yeah.
So you know what I can't wait for? The reunion show. So yeah, make sure I definitely stay peeped in. But to whoever is watching, make sure you like and subscribe Rich Tube TV. You guys can definitely hang around on the stream. But hey, it was all blissed out, bro. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. Oh yeah, most definitely.